Hey everybody, Brian Bidrosian here. I'm the Conservation Director over at Teton Raptor Center in Wilson. Also the Director of our Sporting Lead-Free Initiative, which is all about making sure our wildlife and our raptors are safe from lead poisoning. One of the ways we do that, and one of the problems on how raptors get lead poisoning and what we're going to solve, hopefully with your support today, is lead poisoning in our fish-eating birds. Like this osprey behind me, and this bald eagle that you guys have probably seen in and around town. And let me explain how these guys are getting lead poisoning from fishing. So let's take this super high value production rainbow trout here, and you're out fishing with your buddies or your dad or your mom, and fish comes by, you've got your hook and your bobber with your worm, and the fish comes by and gets caught. Great, yay, you're reeling in your fish, and then all of a sudden, poof, what happens? Your line broke. Well, that fish swims away, and the fish swims away with the hook in its mouth. And as that fish swims along, Mr. Osprey or Mrs. Eagle comes down to grab it. And when they do, they don't have the hands to pull that hook out. What happens is they just eat the whole thing all together. And if that hook is made out of lead, which the vast majority of them are, or there's a sinker on it that's made out of lead, those birds will eat that, and that's what's giving them lead poisoning. So what we're asking for your help with today is our initiative to give lead-free tackle packs to kids and the birds. And the way we're going to do that is by working with our partners at Wyoming Game and Fish Department and Trout Unlimited at our kids fishing days here in Jackson over at our park. So every year, Wyoming Game and Fish Department, Trout Unlimited hosts a kids fishing day. It's free for the kids. Families can come. There's great activities. All the kids get a free fishing pole that has a weight attached and a hook attached, some worms, and they get to fish for free in our park and hopefully spark that joy of fishing and being outside that they can continue to do that for the rest of their lives. What we want to do is we want to provide and start those kids off with lead-free tackle. Because if you start off with lead-free tackle, you're going to probably use it for the rest of your life. So with your support, what we want to do is provide every kid at the Kids Fishing Day with a sample pack of lead-free tackle. And so these sample packs have lead-free jig heads in them with the hooks and lead-free sinkers on them. So when you put your bobber on and put it in the water, all of that stuff is lead-free. Each of those tackle packs has great information about alternatives and where you can find it, a little QR code where they can get to know more about the tackle, more about sporting lead-free, and keeping birds safe. And so what our goal is for the next 2 years to provide every kid a lead-free sample pack, and then also provide Game and Fish and Trout Unlimited with the lead-free hooks and sinkers that they could put on the poles that the kids take home. Additionally, we want to make sure the kids get good stickers because everybody loves good stickers. So we'll provide them the sticker in that everyone goes home with a pack of goodies. And in that pack of goodies, along with the sample pack, the sticker, they'll also get a dot-to-dot, which you can see I very cleverly did the dot-to-dot to see that this was an osprey actually catching that fish. And it connects the dots with that story that I just told you on how their fishing could potentially impact raptors in a negative way or in a positive way if they choose lead-free moving forward. And what we know is if you can start those kids off right, they're going to do that for the rest of their lives, and that's how we achieve conservation. So your investment in this project of $1,800 will allow us to provide at least 600 tackle packs at about $2.50 per pack. Additionally, those lead-free hooks and sinkers for the poles that are handed out, and the handouts that are going to go in those goodie bags to all of the kids in the 2026 and 2027 seasons. So thank you for considering our grant and our application, and we hope to do this great work with you now and into the future. Thanks.